And what's good? It's your brother God Science up in here with a new quick video for y'all. Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all staying safe. And let's get into it, man. I just wanted to do a quick video on I was getting a lot of questions of what I think about the Umar Johnson and the Roland Martin interview. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Umar Johnson. Been watching the brother. You know what I'm saying? He has some very powerful information. You know what I'm saying? It's on point. Very sharp, brother. Very sharp. So respect to him for that. Now, I think it was an interview that really showed. A lot of people thought that Umar would get on a platform like Roland Martin and buck dance, and you know what I'm saying, do the coon shit, but he stood his ground and he stood on what he believes. So you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like Roland Martin. You know what I'm saying? He's involved in politics, and I think he backs the Democrats, and he's what people might say, those boule, the blacks, or coon. I won't call them that. You know what I'm saying? I try not to call every black person that I disagree with a coon, but I think people should also show a little more respect to see the little subliminal shit is that he brought him on the show. He had to research who Umar Johnson was. You know what I'm saying? He had to look at it. He looked at his work. Him or his people looked at his work and saw what he was about. So for him to bring him on the show, even though they were a little bit debating, disagreeing, especially with interracial relationships and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he brought him on the show. You know what I'm saying? So and it's been viral. There's a lot of hits on it, and so I have to say a little deep into it. I'm not gonna go in every point, but when he was talking about with black women being out of all women less married, that's absolutely true. Um, I do think that a man should be with especially a black man with a black woman. There's metaphysical principles with that. There's also spiritual stuff that I ain't gonna get into. But at the same time, I have met people that was of interracial other races, and they generally loved each other. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't I know there's some people in the community that will classify Puerto Ricans or Spanish as white or whatever. I don't really look at them like that, especially Puerto Ricans, when African culture is real permanent in their culture. You know what I'm saying? So I've also dated white women. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, in my early 20s, and I told y'all the reason for that. I wasn't always conscious. You know what I'm saying? Growing up being dark skinned, you know, I was called all kind of fucking names by in schools and shit like that growing up, and it really fucked me up where I started thinking, man, I don't like being black. I'm gonna marry a white girl, so when my kids get born, they'll be mixed. So because it always the light skinned people got more better treatment, especially when I was growing up. I know dark skin probably in effect now, but thanks to Tyrese and brothers like this. But back then, the curly hair, light skinned dude always got a more attention. The light skinned red bone always got all attention. This is before I knew what melanin was and who the fuck I really was. So I was on the mindset that fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Until I got knowledge of self, then I still can't say, yes, I like to see when a black man's with a black woman. But I do believe people can love each other and be out of, different, different, not everybody, there's not to get off topic, but there's a divide in me, where I look at this whole shit, we're taught that this is all a illusion. We're one consciousness. So in a way, I hate focusing on people's race because I hate that shit being done to us. I don't go. When I meet someone, the first thing I don't say, "Oh, he's Spanish or he's Puerto Rican." I hate that shit. And maybe y'all might disagree with me on that, but I don't like looking at people's fucking color, man. I don't think that was our fucking behavior. We got that from somebody. Y'all know who we got that from. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I don't like doing that. So I believe people can love each other and be from different. You know what I'm saying? Love is very powerful. I'm not talking about lust and fucking sex. I'm talking about real love. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of black women that don't like black men. That too. You know what I'm saying? I was always a shy person. The persons that were the females will mostly come up to me. You know what I'm saying? I was very shy. I couldn't like shy like, go up. I mean, when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't go up, so they'll approach me, and the ones that would approach me will always be white girls or Spanish girls. Sisters ain't had nothing to do with me. I heard one. I tried to date one sister before, and she told me I wasn't hard enough. I wasn't doing her dirt. I wasn't doing enough dirt. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like putting roses on her car, like when she's at work, so when she walks out, she can see the roses and shit. She got turned off of me being too sweet. She wanted some dope boy or you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't living that fucking life no more, doing that shit. But anyway, to make a long story short, there's all kinds of reasons why people date this and new people date that. But yes, I do feel like the black family needs to be uplifted. You know what I'm saying? So if you can find a black woman for you, find her. But things happen. You say you genuinely fall in love, and this other woman really truly loves you and brings out the best in you and raise you up. You know what I'm saying? And she just happened to be from different races. I can't, I'm not that trapped and minded where you can't, nah, I can't, I love you and you're very good. You're good for me. You bring out the best in me and things like this. But because you're a different race, I can't do it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, I can't feel that. I don't believe that. But things happen. You know what I'm saying? People fall in love. But yes, the black family needs to be that's to be a very one of our biggest priorities. So if you can, what I'm saying, you can, find a black woman, get married black woman, do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I like the interview. The interview was real good. You know what I'm saying? Drop some jewels in it as usual. I don't have a lot of bad things to say about Umar Johnson. I don't have enough. I have heard people, rumblings with money from schools. That's not, time will tell with everybody. Time will tell. We will know who's the fucking scammer and who is not. But I'm not gonna tear down that brother. I don't have any information of him being a scammer. I'm going what people have said. Now, polite, that's different. There's too much evidence on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, great interview. So thank you guys for watching. Y'all enjoy your night. Stay safe. Stay fucking cool because it's hot. Peace.